yourselves explorers?
Started
But this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
All of the NPCs are talking. My goodness. Boys and girls, welcome back to Starfield. In the last episode, we just went around getting more powers and talking to Victor and everything. And off camera, I actually made Sarah very upset. Sarah probably disliked me more last episode than any companion combined has disliked me in this entire playthrough. I included at the end whenever I said that everybody was overreacting to the Starborn. She didn't like that. I cut out a conversation she had with me earlier about the Aseles on the Terramorph situation. Turns out that was one of the worst things I could have ever done, according to Sarah. She was very much for the microbe option, apparently, even though she had no idea that was happening. I logged back in. I still can't do the power from beyond Tau Ceti or power from beyond Altair 1. I just can't do it, so I don't know what that's gonna be. We're gonna take a break from getting powers. We're actually gonna do... Let's finally do the deep cover mission, because I've had this for a really long time at this point, and we just haven't even attempted it, so let's go do this mission wherever the hell this is supposed to be taking me. Alright. Star map is being stupid. Anyway, let's get outside and do this. Alright, let's dock and see what's going on. I thought I was gonna have to fight those people that just jumped in. Oh, hello. I'm still in third person. Hello.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
Nope.
Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that Terramorph on Tau Ceti. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
That conversation lasted way too long for that 20-foot walk. Oh, yep, war room. What's up, dude?
Howdy.
Yes, what?
Okay.
I need you to move. I need you to move.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC Systef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
No, I was just busy.
It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Okay.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything. I doubt it.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Okay.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse
Where'd
won't
y'all
be
get
easy to
Aurora?
dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay.
Eager to get going? Good.
Yep.
Remember, this entire... I wouldn't expect any less. Look, as an undercover operative...
Yeah, this is why I'm eager to get going, because the NPCs in this game never stop talking.
And ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get... Dismissed.
Oh, nope, I pulled a gun. Not what I wanted. Yeah, like, I was really, like, eager to get out of that conversation and just start the mission because, like, the NPCs in this game just never stop talking, dude.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
You're gonna waste a lot of time,
While you're
though.
working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible.
That's exactly what he just
Find any
said.
records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that
Yeah,
understood?
that is what evidence is.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes.
Yep,
Hell,
you're describing
I'll
what
take
evidence
anything
is
to get
again.
Those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen my fair share of hell. I fought an entire terramorph colony.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. A bit of good news, actually. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return.
Of
As
course.
compensation. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea.
Oh, it's
All right.
generous.
We've cleared your ship for... That should do it. We'll be here if you need us.
Yep, it's definitely generous. Like, we're military. You gave me a job. I don't need an incentive to do my job beyond that it is my job if we're the military. Also, I don't see why that had to be a separate person telling me that. Like, the issue I have with Starfield is that it's... There's just... The NPCs just have so much to say.
Is mining on the schedule today?
Dude, let me through. Why is everybody in the way?
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs.
For some reason, I assumed there wouldn't be low gravity in here. I'm stuck. And my cat... Let me out. Thank you. How did we get onto this planet with Aurora? Did they not scan my ship?
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
What is that accent?
Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so everyone at UC Security hears? Either show me what you're trying to unload or get the hell out of here.
That's another thing. Why do these people, these NPCs, keep talking to my character like we're idiots? Like, there's no way my character is one of the highest ranking people in both the UC and the Freestar Collective, and we don't know to not talk loudly about contraband? Like, okay.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC Security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Not even a persuasion option? Like,
You bring me...
bro, Bethesda. Okay, sure.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name... If he isn't passed out, you... Oh, and, it's...
Yeah, whatever. See, that's like... People are probably gonna get annoyed if they listen to what I actually say, but like, I always compare this game to Fallout New Vegas, because in my opinion, Fallout New Vegas is like the pinnacle of what this type of game is supposed to be, an open-world RPG. That's the thing where, like, in New Vegas, there would be many different options how to get around that interaction. But Bethesda just gives you one option, and you have to do that one option. Like, if it was New Vegas, there would be an option to sneak the information by just stealing it off of, like, a terminal or something. Or you could, like, use your speech check, in this case persuasion, to talk about it. Or, like, you could use your UC rank, it would be like an NCR check to do it. But, like, for some reason, Obsidian just, they get it. Whenever it comes to making games like this, they just understand that players like the ability to do things how they want to do things. But Bethesda, they just kind of make a game, and then they give you all this stuff that you think you can do, and then it just never applies at the same time. So, like, I don't know, video game theory with Tuck, no one cares. People are probably tired of me complaining about the things wrong with Starfield. Don't get me wrong, If I didn't like Starfield, I wouldn't be playing Starfield. I think this is a good game. Just the things I complain about, I think they could have done them better. That's basically my entire point.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Why is everybody on Sidonia a fucking edgelord? You guys are all posers, bro.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder?
Again!
I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you.
Like, my character isn't stupid. Why does everybody in this game talk to my character like we're shouting?
If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Oh, whatever, no problem, I don't care.
Right down to business, and no small talk.
All I ask is you reciprocate the down to business thing.
Because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt.
Naturally.
He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Also, what a cast of accents in this part of the game. The person we just talked to was Scottish, and now this person has a really bad German accent. Alright, I'll get it done.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around. Don't worry.
That's fine, dude. Recover Carl Fielding's debt, like...
So we struck oil, but turns out
It's just funny how, like, everything I just said just happened again. Like, dude, there is no way my character is this stupid that he's just talking like that. Alright, where are we going?
It's not easy living in Sidonia.
It's not easy living in Sidonia. Alright, what's up, bro? Nice shoes.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect the credits you owe Adler Kemp. Are you gonna yell at me too for talking too loud?
Who the heck is that?
Oh, great lie, dude.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else.
If this was LA Noire, it'd be X'd out.
I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines.
I'll go back to Adler and tell him that.
Adler... Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking
10
about
out of 10
someone
script
else.
writing.
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check.
No, I don't think he's gonna like that, man.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone.
I mean, I could easily pay the debt. Like, 3,000 credits is nothing to me. I gotta persuade him. I want to see if this works, and also I need to do this to get the, skill leveled up, so...
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Oh, come on. No way. What? Oh my god. He might come after them? Because... Please.
Alright, we leveled it up.
Trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Alright, dude. I'm glad that persuasion worked, even though it doesn't really make sense why
Just a heads up.
the first one worked and the other one didn't, but, you know, whatever.
here.
Have something for me?
Or here.
Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
You got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my,
Sure.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and head out to Europa. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment.
Alright, that's deep cover. Alright, Rook meets King is the updated objective.
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Apparently. What I'm here for.
We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. Jumping on board that ship, you'll find a trader. It's done when Rake stops breathing.
Alright, badass, calm down. Okay, where is this telling us to go? Saturn doesn't have a planet surface, does it? Cool. Okay, where does this want me to go? Where is this telling me to go? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused right now. Okay.
I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions. Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
We're already talking. I'm not trying to kill Austin. Let me get that out of the way right now. I'm not trying to kill him. If pirates want him dead, he can't be that bad of a person.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship.
Yep.
If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Ideally.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
U.S. SysDef, Jesus, the fleet wants Rake dead. My god, that was a tough sentence for some reason.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Okay, I just hope dumbass doesn't get himself caught. I mean, that was way too simple. It's probably not gonna go that smoothly. Someone's gonna find out eventually, but... we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hint. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Yeah, I guess we're fighting. Alright, GG's.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight.
Yeah, I bet.
Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you.
This seems way too easy.
And I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you.
Why is that like such a common threat everybody makes, that they're gonna send a hitman or a squad after me? Like, none of you can fuck with me, respectfully.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can.
Report to the Vigilance.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you.
Yeah, I know.
I had a friend on the Regana.
I don't care. I'm just gonna take the elevator without you telling me and hope it's okay.
Orders came down. Some new science division.
Dude, I don't care.
On boards to look out for heat leeches. Consider yourself informed.
I'm the one that found out about, like, whatever.
Go back. Anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know what he did, but I'm glad you guys got him.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part. Oh, one more thing before we move on.
I let him
For
live.
transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
Brother, I'd probably be dead if I didn't, but okay. Also, I just realized I don't have a companion with me. Are they not allowed to come on the ship?
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Okay. I thought I was already in, but...
Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning.
Not really.
You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet.
I already knew
I have a
that.
profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This
Okay.
will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant.
Don't know why I'm
Notify
having
the
this
engineers and relay the
discussion with me.
I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll
Okay. Travel to the key. Alright, there we go.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10.
Alright, who do I talk to? Oh, yeah. Individual's busy. Yep, looks like it.
Got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Yeah, these guys are like Space Caesar's Legion. I'm surprised there's not like an entire prison ship full of slaves. Like, they even have the Crimson thing. What'd you have? I'll take it. What's up?
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
Yeah. Job's here, I'm here, back off, yeah.
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone.
Thought they'd respect that.
Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass.
Respectfully disagree.
All that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
Please don't.
Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Really?
Anyway, I'll tell you
An
all about the
entire
Key.
space station full of pirates and things go missing. That's crazy.
Follow me.
I was getting a drink, you're talking, I'm sorry. Not really. Fuck off, you're a pirate, that's what you like.
Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key.
Oh, there is a prison.
Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king.
Pretty much everywhere.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Okay.
We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa,
right.
whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her
What that
up
means.
and she'll take care of you.
Alright.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop.
Kind of dumb, but I.
Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rake? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva... In fact, I find Delgado's... Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Okay.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a Now, let me get you set up. Thanks to advanced modifications even Dugin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available.
I really hate the way this guy
granted
talks.
You all the necessary permissions to...
Alright, let's go.
If Neva's chosen wisely. No, I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to...
Okay, cool. Thank God that's over. You look like Jacques the Whipper.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Alright, I won't disappoint.
You better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. Alright, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Alright, so this is more like a mafia than a pirate crew?
Boss. Good. You're getting it already.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given...
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to...
Okay.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And...
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Krix. Krix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Okay. I don't care about any of this, but I'm just gonna have to sit back and listen, I guess.
Before Krix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Krix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Krix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Krix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
Sure. Let's just get on with it.
Sounds like someone wants to get down to business.
I just don't need to hear all this.
Enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright. And that is Rook meets King. What did I just get? Pirate ship Swashbuckle added? And that's gonna do Echoes of the Past as a new mission, but that's where this episode is gonna end. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave that like and sub down below. And until the next episode, boys and girls, it's a